Well, we've got the exhaust finished, and I've said it before, and I'll say it 1,000 times more before this video series is over and I start on the next project, and that is, you can do anything if you just try. I used to be a really good welder, and then over the years I didn't weld, but it does come back, and sometimes you booger it up, but you just got to keep swinging that bat and get better. It's just like everything else, just like shooting pool, drinking beer, shooting a gun, understanding women. It all takes time and practice. So that being said, I think for a couple of used Flowmasters, maybe you can see it better on the other side where it's actually green above it, or whatever color you call that. Well, it's green and holy. I don't think that's too bad. It actually would have been even slicker if I'd have had fender well headers, but I was afraid they wouldn't go through in the right place. But there you have it. It'll work. It's solid like a rock. It's going to be fairly loud. These are Flowmasters, and they're short, of course, but should work. So today is pull the transmission out. And the reason for that, you turn around here, is this is a T56. If you watch the video, you'll see how I put it together and put it in. But I'm not a fan of this bell housing. Two reasons. Number one, in order to use this bell housing, you have to cut the shaft, the input shaft on the T56 6-speed, which is okay. You only take 1/4 of an inch, and it's still completely in the pilot bushing, or bearing as it were. But this particular bell housing, at the very top, right here, has a crack. And I don't like it. So I did buy a brand new QuickTime, which I'll be putting in it today. I'm using my phone today because I don't have my video camera. MDA, my dumb ass left at home. And I'm out at my property. A few other uglies you can see where I put in the new floor pans and didn't cut out all the old ones because of the bracing. As I said before I started this video series, this is to make it for power tour. If I decide that I'm going to go all the way with this car, it does have to come off of the frame, which is just scary for this old girl, because I'd have to replace the entire floor pan. The way it's cut, where they shortened the car up, one out of a 88 to 96 Chevy pickup truck is almost exactly the same dimensions. So I could do that, cut it out, put it in. But it's a lot of work, and it's scary on an old car like this. Otherwise, I'd have to manufacture floor pans. And to be honest with you, I just don't know if I want to go that far with this car. I will know more after the power tour. If I enjoy the car, I may do that. If the car just doesn't perform the way I'd like, I have a perfect drivetrain. I have a good looking setup for everything that's on it. I can always just yank the body off, put something else on it. It's 88 inches to wheelbase, which is the same as a Mini Cooper or a CJ5. It'd be pretty interesting. I can always come up with something. So I'm going to go ahead and get this transmission dropped out. I'm sure there's a zillion videos on how to do that online. I won't bore you with unbolting the transmission, the cross member, the drive shaft, yanking it out, putting a new bell housing in, centering it up, putting it back together. So thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. I've got, 43 days. Less 4 days, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday of this week. I have to go to a celebration of life for almost a family member, friend that passed away a couple months ago. And then as soon as I get back, I'll be back on this thing. So basically I have, 39 days, 38 days. So if I can get the transmission done today, we're getting real close. Then it's time for, I have a little bit of a brake line leak. I have a little bit of I don't know about the clutch line because the car's so weird. I couldn't get in here to tighten this fitting. So I may get that all nice tightened up and snug, get a bracket on it, and I bleed the clutch, and then it's throw the battery in, have one little fuel leak, a couple other things, kick it in the butt. I may actually be driving this car by the end of this week. We'll see. But stay tuned. A lot more fun coming.